Hey guys, hi YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a little bit long. I might be all over the place, but I hope you guys get my point. Last month, I watched a video by Miss Christine. I'll leave all the information below if you guys want to check out the video. And in the video, she pretty much was saying if you're a store that offers plus size and you only offer it online, she was going to boycott. And it went viral. A lot of people were commenting and saying they agree with her, they're right behind her. And then I think a couple weeks ago, I watched a video from SAMYRA where she pretty much goes to different stores who claim to offer plus size. And she would go into those stores and she was pretty much getting a lot of no's. They don't have it. In store, you have to go online. A lot of people left her comments saying that you need to lose weight. So while that can be true, I want to say that different things happen to people in life. Some people, women have had babies. Some people have medical conditions. Some people have conditions that cause weight issues. And so the reason I'm doing this video is to raise awareness as well. As somebody who does plus size fashion, I think it's important for me to speak up as well. That it's not, I don't think clothing is something that we should be stressing too much about. Because we want to be able to put on our outfits and go and look cute and all that. We shouldn't be stressing this much to be able to find something to wear. I feel like there's so much other issues that are important in life. And having to find just some jeans to wear is not something that we should be like stressing and sweating over. Because when I watched her TikToks, that's what I saw. Somebody who was walking around asking all the associates, like, can you help me find this? And she could not. And so yeah, different things can happen to you, especially like, for example, you have a baby, your body changes. And sometimes it takes time to get back to where you were. Or even if you're working on losing weight, eating healthy and all that, it takes time. But I'm thinking about the meantime, when you are dealing with either a medical condition, you had a baby, you had life changes, maybe you're dealing with a lot of great depression, stress, and you start eating more and you gain weight and all this stuff. In that meantime, you should be able to still go and find clothes to wear. It shouldn't be that something that is just on your head like a burden, like, oh my God, I'm big. Oh, I'm overweight. Now I can't find something to wear. It shouldn't be that. You should be able to go to a store and pick up what you need. So the reason I'm bringing this up is while people can tell you to lose weight and say, oh yeah, that should fix the problem, what message are we sending when we do that? We're saying, okay, well, oh well, too bad for you, those people that are, because in life, in the whole world, people will always be different sizes. We're not going to all be size 4s. We're not going to look like supermodels. We're always going to have different bodies. And I remember even like, for example, when I was like a large, extra large, I still had to buy some at 2X because my butt. So some of us are built differently. So even though we might not be plus size, which I am, you still can buy stuff that's plus size because of certain body parts. For example, people with bigger boobs, they might need accommodation there. So they might buy, instead of a large, an extra large. Sometimes you have to go up to a 2X and all that. So with that, that happens, right? So you should be able to, whatever happens to you in life, you should be able to just, God, somebody's texting me and I'm trying to focus. You should still have the option to go to a store to try on something to see if it works. So there's several things that was brought up that I think are important. What matters, what the issue is representation. When a store claims to be plus size and they don't offer anything, or if they do, it's a small rack in a certain area, it's sending a message that maybe this is not important. And one of the arguments is that it's not selling. But I don't understand it's not selling when you see a lot of people going to different stores and trying to find things and they can't. They're frustrated. And if anything, like a social media person mentions an outfit, everybody's running to go get that item and they sell out. And also this happens to me with shoes. Like a lot of styles women's shoes that are 11s, I have trouble finding them. They're always sold out. So when you don't fit the mold, it's a bit challenging. And the constant searching, like a lot of my outfits, sometimes I have to search a lot to find them. And sometimes I wish it was just easier to go into a store and find what you needed and not be so stressed about it and come out of the fitting room, like, oh my God, dreading everything and just feeling so down about yourself. I think clothing shouldn't be that. We should be able to just go and buy what we need and move on and worry about other things in life. So representation matters. When we speak up and say, hey, please have some clothes in the store so we can go and try things on. Ordering online is cool. You can sit back, drink your coffee and order. But at the same time, sometimes you can't try things on. You can't try things on. And so when you receive them, sometimes they're not fitting right. They're not the right size. And you have to ship them back and wait. it's a bit of a hassle sometimes to have to order everything online. I've done it, and sometimes I'm just like returning things back and forth because they didn't work out, or sometimes I end up just going to the store and returning them. So that's a hassle. So when you don't have stuff in the store, you're sending a message that it's not important, and a lot of people say it's not. You're not, there's no market for it. The other thing that I think is important is that one of the, I think it was Miss Christine brought up, is when you don't have these sizes, how are we supposed to know how things fit? So when you have a model that's online that's like, for example, my height, 5'10" and 2X, she's built differently. And so it might say, oh, this would fit you, and then you try it on and it doesn't. So it would be nice to just have that option of going to a store to actually try it on and see how it looks on you. So it's just, for me, it's just, I'm thinking about the meantime, For example, this is the biggest that I've ever been in my whole life after I had my kid. And I'm not saying that it was all baby weight, because most of the baby weight I did lose. But life in general, just juggling everything, it's stressful, being a mom and stuff like that. You find sometimes eating more than whatever, and you're not working out as much. But I shouldn't really feel like I should be stressing myself so much to find just a simple t-shirt or, a nice wedding dress to go to a party with. It's just like, it should be the last thing that I have to worry about. So I just wanted to speak up, because you guys know on my channel I've always been about embracing whatever body you have in that moment, dressing it as the best that you can, and feeling good about it. This is not the channel where you beat yourself up and say, oh my God, look at my arms, oh my God, I look terrible, this and this because I'm big. This is not the channel. I've never been that. I've never beat myself up because I'm like, God, well, I want to say once in a blue moon, but I try my best not to do that, because I find things that work for me, so I'm not feeling that way. But I speak up for other women that are feeling that way. And, to see women going to stores and that frustration, it doesn't look good. It doesn't make me feel good, because I'm like, wow, I wish more stores would just take the time to know that these clothes are needed in both areas, and it is important, and there's people that are going to wear it. There's a market for it, because all these other plus size stores are doing really well for a reason. And maybe we wouldn't have a shortage of stuff everywhere you go. If a social media person says, oh, this is the coolest skirt ever and it's plus size, everybody's running to order it. And it sells out, and that's frustrating. If we had a large amount of all this stuff available to all plus size people, then we wouldn't have all these shortages everywhere. So, yes, you have to take care of your health. You have to... Losing weight, yes, can solve that problem. But also at the same time, some of us are not aiming to be small. I've never aimed to be small. For me, an ideal size would be like an 8'10". I'm okay with that. I'm a tall person, and I don't mind wearing a large, extra large. That's it. I'm not aiming to be a small. It's never been my goal. So I just wanted to speak up, because, raising your voice and saying something sometimes makes a difference. And the more and more people bring this up, then maybe stores will realize that you're doing a disservice in some ways to plus size women by not having an area, for them to. And if they do have an area, sometimes it's further back and things are like just forgotten about, And also, we want cute stuff, we want trendy stuff. We don't want to be buying old lady stuff. Like that's not it. So sometimes that's one of the reasons I order things online, because I don't have time to wear things that are old lady. I mean, I'm an old lady, but, I'm very hot and good looking. No, I'm just kidding. Old lady. So, I want to look cute. I want to look put together, and I want to look nice. I want compliments on my outfits, I don't want to be like, ooh, that. So, yeah, I really agree with all of them. And, I felt their frustration. And so I just wanted to lend my voice a little bit and just say that, these stores that claim to offer plus size online, they need to do better with putting these same clothes in the store. Because some things can look a certain way online, but when you put them on, it just helps to kind of say, hey, make a decision about it. Like, am I going to get this or not? So, yeah, those small racks where everybody's fighting over and you can't find what you need, it sends a message, that we are not important. And, it feels like rejection. And so, yeah, that was just my 2 cents on this. Yeah, I hope you guys leave your comments below on your thoughts. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.